Just waiting for a couple more people. 11 participants. It's great so far.
Oh, we're on. Oh, yeah. Hey, sweets.
How are you, Deja?
Hi, Dr. White. How you doing?
Pretty good, thanks.
Good.
How about you?
Great. I'm excited.
Yeah, good to see you.
Just waiting for a couple more minutes.
Okay. Is Soleil coming?
She should be. We can just give it one more minute.
Okay.
Thank you, Stephanie. Much appreciated. Okay, I think we're good to start now.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the launch of the 2019-2020 Captured Multimedia Student Research Journal. So I'm Dr. Teresa White. I'm the faculty founder and editor and advisor for the journal. So I just want to welcome you here this evening. And so this is something that we like to do once a year. Because of the pandemic, the launch of the journal took a sort of a circuitous route, so it came out a little bit later than we anticipated. But you know, it's all great things. We say great things for last. So we're really excited to have all of our submitters have an opportunity to have a peer-reviewed publication that they can be proud of. We're very proud to have you participate in the journal this year, and really equally proud to have you take a few moments to share some of your work with the audience. And so your friends and family or what have you can actually listen to you and see the kind of work that you have contributed to our journal. So again, thank you so much for joining us, and I welcome everyone to the space. And I just want to turn it over to Deja McGee Moss, our lead editor for the journal. Deja.
Hi, everybody. Yes, like Dr. White just said, my name is Deja McGee, and I am the lead editor for all of what has culminated for us today of Captured. Yeah, this has been quite the journey, especially with the pandemic going on. And even though it was a little bit slow, I'm so happy to have our readers read their submissions for us today, because just over the course of the year, especially with, the Black Lives Matter protests, it's just really nice to see young people and students want to have their voices heard and want to be the change that they have in their environment. And like I said, I'm just so excited for some of our readers to share with us our work, their work that they publish, that we published for them. So I think without a further ado, um, I'm going to introduce the first reader. I know her personally. Her name is Courtney Ketchum. Um, she submitted a wonderful story to us about, the story of joy and how writing for her sparks that joy. So if she's here, Courtney, I think I saw her. Oh yeah, Dr.
Hi,
White?
Courtney. Just before we get started, if I just wanted to just make a quick announcement because I'm not going to be able to stay for the entire event, so I didn't want it to appear to be rude because I have to leave in about 30 minutes, but I just wanted to certainly be sure that I came and showed my appreciation for all of you, and just wanted to highlight also that the journal will be sent to print, and so we'll have a printed copy that we'll make sure that we mail out to you. We have to organize that in the COVID, of course, but of the pandemic, I should say, and then also we have a website that's going to launch as well. And so it'll have this journal as well as our historical journals for you to be able to see. We're just waiting for a few things in terms of our hosting site. So that information will be sent to you as well. So you can access it in a number of different ways. And then also just wanted to put a plug that all of you are welcome and invited to submit to our next edition. So I'll let Deja tell you a little bit more about that. But the call for submissions is out and the deadline is actually the 26th of February. So I just want to be sure that you're aware of that and invite you to submit. So thank you so much. Sorry, Courtney.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Good evening. I first and foremost also want to say thank you so much to the wonderful Captured team for publishing my piece and for taking the time to read it and appreciate it. And I am very proud and happy to be a part of a journal that celebrates voices, all cultures, and to highlight what needs to bring more change into the world. And this piece, my short story, is titled Little Signs of Joy. I am a CSUN alumna of class of 2020 and a creative writing student. So I hope you enjoy. I watched the rain trickle down the window and onto the car parked outside. Pitter patter, patter patter. With a journal on the table and a pen at its side, I sit as I cradle my plastic cup of coffee in my hands. I could feel the warmth that exudes from the inside of the drink as I go in for another sip. The crackling of the embers, the varying conversations overheard from table to table. My time with you, God, is what matters most. I hear for your words. You are my muse. My eyes survey around the room as I sit still. There's a table in the far corner with 4 businessmen and businesswomen holding their cups of coffee in one hand with their heads buried in laptops. I see a mom and her teenage daughters sitting in a booth, venting out their frustrations and gossiping as if no one could hear them. Little kids run around while their mother tries to not lose her temper while ordering drinks for the family. Try to catch me, the little girl says to her brother as she hides behind the display of coffee grounds. Stop moving and I will, her brother shouts. You can't catch me. Oh yeah, he says as he tries to reach around the display to tag his sister. You guys stop it, their mother says while turning around. Hi, what can I get you today? The barista asks the mom. The siblings move from side to side, almost hugging the display of coffee grounds. And right as the boy almost tags his sister, she runs through the line of people. Yeah, I'll get 2 hot chocolates. Bam! The mother turns around and she sees her 2 kids on the floor and the coffee ground display taken down with them. Get up, please, she shouts at them. I'm so sorry, she turns back to the barista, shaking her head and handing over the money. Pick up those now, she says to her children. Vanilla latte with 2 pumps of caramel for Melody, the barista shouts. I shuffle out of my chair and I go to the pickup station to get my second cup. But before I get my drink, I bend down and help pick up the grounds. So who won? I ask the little kids while crouching at their eye level. I did, the boy says. No, you didn't. You were too slow, his sister says. Their mom turns around from paying for the drinks. Oh, you don't have to do that, please. It's their mess. It's not a problem at all. They actually made my day, I say back. I walk back to my table, sit down, and begin to think again, allowing my hand to compose the words onto the blank page. What is peace? What is hope? We're all walking around looking like zombies, searching for something to give us fuel, to keep us awake in this life. You are the light, and you shine into my life, into this life. Why can't we as people open up our eyes? You love them. You love me. We are searching for you even when we don't know it. Thank you very much. Again, this piece, my short story, is titled Little Signs of Joy. My name is Courtney Ketchum. And again, thank you to the wonderful editorial team and the team at Captured for including me in their journal. And congratulations to all my fellow creatives and artists who also got published and who are reading tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Courtney, so much. That was great. And now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our next reader, Kelvin Villalta. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And we actually published three of his pieces. However, for his session tonight, he'll only be reading two of them. I'm very excited. He's a wonderful poet. Very thought-provoking, very poignant, and I hope you guys enjoy what he has in store for you guys tonight.
Thank you, Deja. I want to thank all those who edited and contributed to this journal, and to Dr. White as well. I hope you all like it. Hold up. It's so hard to to read and be on Zoom. Okay. Wandering in Gravity. I want this poem floating like a nomad in outer space. This message is for those who don't know and for those who will know. This is a goodbye poem. By the time this is read, my energy will transfer to those of the cosmos. That's the thing. I don't know if you'll be able to read this. I know I'll be gone, and the earth, at this rate, this race is murdering the earth's resources. The earth can lose bipedal Homo sapiens and retire itself once humans are gone. These words are weightless without your eyes. Sorry about that. Apologies. Where was I? These words are weightless without your eyes. This future that I summon to you is destruction, is self-genocide. This is an echo from the past in a vacuum void with vicarious symbols. These words are dense, not yet like a black hole, but as a dimming star ready to lose its light. Superiority is the majority and the masses succumb to empty words. These male words that justify murder, constriction, annihilation, the obsession of control, divide, conquer is their structure. And they use their senses to disparage the reflections of humans with a conscience like them. This is a simple computation of electricity that vibrates beyond the mind. Through my fingers onto a screen of light turn ink with white petrification. This is a hello from afar, from another time. This is an art that has been taught throughout the ages on this planet, this collective rebellion. If you can hear me, I am no longer a human voice. If you can smell me, I am a scent from a garden in the Milky Way. If you can taste me, know that this taste is of emotion that sings with love. If you can touch me, be gentle with this essence that presents itself is a cry for help. If you find these words, let the soil know I am made a friend from beyond. That these words soar through the dust comet asteroids, furthering away from a geoid orbiting the sun, with its parabolic spiral cradling its 8 planets, vibrating, wandering in gravity. Thank you.
Oh, Kelvin, do we have another one of your poems?
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to find it right now. Sorry.
Oh, okay, no problem.
This next one is called All Amalgam Again. All amalgam again. In the ashes of my living, breathing being, I find love, a spark of art, a cosmic affair with the atmosphere, the cleansing of my soul, and this and that, and this is that, and this is and always will be the gathering of all matter, dancing together. What is and will be again, again, again. I breathe you and you breathe me, in and out and in and out, and neurons like aloe vera, neurons like water lilies, neurons like fungi, and the mortal awakens after living again, again, and again. The art of living is dying, the art of dying is living, the living art of dying is the art of living, is the breath. Thank you.
Thank you, Calvin. Such beautiful words. I always love when you read. Um,
Thank you.
so now we have Amaya Taylor. Yeah, Dr. White, exactly. It's so great for everyone to join us. So now we have Amaya Taylor. Uh, she has a wonderful poem that she'll be reading for us. Amaya, would you like to introduce yourself before you start reading, and then you can start your piece?
Cool. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight and reading these poetry pieces. I really enjoy them, these stories. Tonight, I will be reading a poem that I wrote, and it's titled A World Full of Beauty. We live in a world full of beautiful creatures. Everyone is unique. We have our own features. But there are times when we forget about our beauty, believing that we should be what we see in movies and what we hear in songs, scrolling through Instagram, wishing, wow, I want to be just like them. Forgetting that the presence of another person's beauty does not remove our own, but creates a stronger force for a more positive world. When we learn to understand one another, we begin to accept one another. When we begin to accept one another, we begin to love one another. When we begin to love one another, we become united. Unity becomes the key to promote world peace. A world full of love, a place that is judgment-free. How can we make a difference? By teaching self-love and empathy. The more we know, the more we grow. Motivation and love is all we need. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Amaya. That was perfect. And now, well, we're getting done pretty early. However, we'll have last remarks and things like that. Next, we have our next reader, Christiana Lopez. Christiana, are you in here?
Yes. Hold on one second. Turn on the camera.
No
Hi,
problem.
everybody.
Hi. You can introduce yourself and then you can read your piece.
My name is Christiana Lopez. This is my last year here. I'm an art major, and I'm just excited to be a part of this because, like I said, this is my last year here. So it's nice to be involved, even though you're not on campus anymore.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Nice to have you here.
My poem is called It Isn't Earned. One second. It isn't earned. Most people in trauma don't know how to deal with it, how to live with it, how to console someone who has it, how not to relive it, how to learn from it, how to grow from it, how to understand it all. Trauma lives in the body. Trauma passes through generations. Trauma travels through time. It is a story. It is a response. It is a wound. It is survival, not a destination, not your fault. Heal from it, grow from it, learn from it. Thank you.
Oh, that's so great. Thank you so much, Christiana. Um, and that is all that we have right now. We planned for it to be 7, but it went by actually pretty quickly. I think all I have to say is thank you so much for reading. And like I said before, I loved being a part of this, seeing young people's voices be heard. And like Dr. White said, we have our call for submissions for the 2020-2021 captured journal going on right now. You can submit anything, whether it be from articles, poetry, prose, podcasts, short films, photography, graphic art, graphic design, you name it. This year's theme is bright new eyes, life after COVID. We want everybody to submit to us pieces for 2021 and what they think life will be post COVID, whenever that may be. We want to hear what people went through in 2020, whether it be heartache, sorrow, resolutions, revelations, things like that. We want to know what your expectations for 2021 is and how you can shine your new light on this year. Dr. White, do you have any last words?
You pretty much said it all. I'm really interested to know who's
Okay.
here in the space with us. For those that read, could you tell us what department you're from? And I think Christiana, you mentioned you're from the art department, but I don't know if the other speakers had an opportunity to just say a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm currently in my last year, and I'm studying child and adolescent development.
All right, very good.
Oh,
Excellent.
it's great.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
See who else.
I said a little bit before I read, but I actually graduated last semester during when COVID started. And I, like Deja, I believe Deja is within the English department. I myself,
Yeah.
and I was a creative writing major in the English department, and it was great. I wish I got to study more during my time, but I know that there's only so much time that you have.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, Courtney.
Of course.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Kelvin, are you still with us?
Oh yeah, I see him.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
I also graduated last, I think it was spring.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've graduated from Central American Studies and creative writing.
Mhm.
Trying to apply to grad school and
Mhm.
continue my education career.
Oh, good.
That's pretty much it, though. Thank you.
That's
Thank you for having
wonderful.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So nice to meet you. So, it's a small community there at CSUN. And so we do our very best to inspire students to share their voices or to have a voice, to put their voice, whether it be as Deja mentioned in a podcast or video or a poem, or, take some of your work that you've completed in your classroom and up-level that and share that, because it's so important when you look back and think, I have something published in a journal, because, when you move forward with graduate school, I should just make mention of that. And also when you're looking for new jobs, you can actually flip through this journal and share it with your prospective employer or share it with the folks that are in your graduate school department. And it actually makes a difference. This is our 9th edition. So I've been working with students and producing this journal, for 9 years, going on 10 years. And so I have a number of alumni, captured multimedia journal submitter alumni, who have gone on to do, really exciting and provocative things. And many of them send me a note and say, hey, I used the journal in my application, and people were so impressed that I had something that was peer reviewed. So I'm calling on you all to help us as ambassadors for our journal and to spread the word with, if you have friends, if you have, colleagues that would be interested, or if you find them interesting, if you're in the classroom and they give a presentation, you should say, hey, you should get your work published, and just help us spread the word, as often as you can, because, connecting with folks in the digital space is challenging because everybody gets so many emails, they get so many, text messages and get hit up on social media so often. And so when opportunities come along like this one, oftentimes it's like, oh, I'll get to it. And then they miss the deadline. So I really want students to be able to participate in this opportunity, and particularly because it's multimedia. And so it speaks to students on a variety of levels. So that's one thing, is to participate and continue to be part of our community. You're our alumni now. And then also I oftentimes advertise for positions, for jobs, to work on the journal. So currently we have a co-editor position, that is available to students, CSUN students, and then also graphic designers, website designers. So I'm always, sending out flyers and trying to get students' attention to paid. These are paid jobs, paid opportunities. So if you know someone who has talent in that area, number one, a wordsmith, number two, graphic designers, and someone who's also a technophile and can help us with a website, that would be really, really great for our upcoming edition. And like I mentioned before, it's a personal invitation for me, and I'll speak for Deja to invite you all to contribute to the journal again and share with us what you've been thinking about during this very sort of challenging and tumultuous time. And it doesn't have to be dark, or doesn't have to be negative. There's a lot of positive things that have happened as far as COVID, lots of self-reflection, relationships, finding out really what's really important to you. People have gotten in good physical shape, paying more attention to what they eat, what they do, how they are, their sense of being. So anything that you think is important that you want to share with us and share with the world at this point, because it's a website. So lots of folks will have access to your story. So I invite you to continue to participate in our community. We appreciate you and thank you so much for submitting your work.
I wanted to mention, because you mentioned the internship, I actually did get an internship by adding my entry to my portfolio. So
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's great.
Congratulations.
Bravo. See, those are the kind of stories we need to hear. We should do a little
Yeah.
on you. Okay, so
for a company that works with mental health awareness, so I'm very excited about that.
okay,
Oh,
congratulations.
that's great.
That's wonderful. What's the name of the company?
The Shift.
The Shift. Okay. All right. Excellent. You see what I mean? You see what I mean, everybody in this room? It's
Yeah.
important, interns and opportunities await you.
Hmm.
Anyone want to share anything just in general?
Yeah, we still have a lot of time. It can be a open mic if anybody has any poetry that they love to share. That'd be fun. Anybody else? Anybody else would like to share anything?
Don't be shy.
Nobody? Yeah, don't be. Lauren, I see you. I see we published some of your work. You can share if you'd like. I don't mean to call you out, but it'd just be nice.
I think I met Lauren Hill, because obviously the name, and you were at one of the Africana Studies. I'm the chair of the Africana Studies department and the director of the Black House on campus. And so Lauren, I think you were at one of our events and you spoke at the mic. I mean at the podium, if I'm not mistaken. Are you there, Lauren?
Hopefully she's there. Oh yeah, she's
there. Does that sound familiar? Did you speak at the podium? I have a picture of you, I believe. We're using for our publicity. How are you?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. We put you on the spot. You don't have to show
Yeah.
your. You want to share any words? I know that you're a prolific speaker.
If you want me to share my poetry, I honestly have to find it. I haven't looked at that in a hot minute. But I'm doing this program. And
Oh yeah, tell us about the program.
So I'm gonna turn my camera on. Just tell me if it's like good quality, because I have an old tablet. All right. So this program I'm doing. Y'all see me? Hey.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah. Hi.
there you are.
What's up, buds? So I'm in this program called 3 Wins, right? And I'm doing like a Black initiative, because what 3 Wins is basically a health initiative, not towards underprivileged communities, but it's just trying to get the older population to work out, basically. So we're basically at schools and parks. And I'm trying to make what is it? I want to do something different, because how I feel a part of 3 Wins just makes me feel like that I'm not doing enough. And there's only like 2 Black people in 3 Wins, including myself. So me and another Black person, we banded together and we created a program called the Jaguar Journey, right? And that program is basically just an outreach towards the Black community and an effort to have people that look like them work out and healthy lifestyle, because we just want to change the narrative. Although I can't find my poetry from 2 semesters ago, I did make a poem for Jaguar Journey. You want to hear it?
Sure.
All right. I titled it, I'm Tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of fearing, waiting, watching the systematic extermination of my people. through schools, redlining the justice system. Everything is strategically designed for my people to fail. We are not expected to win. We remain in a system that wants us to struggle, to continue the cycle of poverty. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck, living in rundown communities, not having the resources to make my life better. I want to run, not for my life, for my health. I want to be active. I want to thrive. We need the stories rewritten, the images redrawn. It's time we take the initiative and start this journey to help rewrite the narrative of malnourishment and dietary struggle. Join us on the Jaguar journey through Three Winds Fitness and learn how to make a difference. Yeah. So that was my poem I created for that.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
that. Do you, did you get an email with the captured journal? Because I know we published one of your poems in there. Would you like to read that as well?
I don't think I got that email. Like I got captured,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't get like the journal. Wait, did I?
Hmm.
Let's see. Because I saw the flyers down, but I don't think I really like looked through it.
Hmm. May I ask while Lauren's looking for her work, if those of you that don't have your cameras on, if you feel comfortable, if you would turn your cameras on, I just wanted to take a quick picture of the folks that joined us today. Lauren starts. I saw you, Lauren. She started. I don't blame you. If you don't mind, just speak. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining us. I don't know if Mighty Saul, Stephanie, Richard, if you all feel comfortable, I sure would appreciate it. All right, smile, everybody. I'm trying to get the camera out of the shot. Oh,
Everybody has their cameras on. That's really cute.
I know. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, there's another one. If we get Maddie Saul, no pressure, Maddie Saul. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We'll probably publish this in the next journal to say I came to the launch. Hi, family. Well, I have to say goodbye. So please continue, as long as you like, and please remember some of the things that I said. If folks are looking for a job, I have lots of them. So it's Teresa, THERESA.white@csun.edu if you want to connect with me, and I can share a little bit more about it, or if you have friends that are looking for a gig. All right. Okay. You guys have a really great evening.
Okay. Bye, Dr. White.
Okay. Bye.
Hi, thank you.
Bye.
If anybody else would like to say either encouraging words or would like to be next in line after Lauren to read any poetry that they have, that would be appreciated, or just encouraged.
I do have another piece that I was trying to look for, if that's okay. It's actually not published in the book, but if I cannot find it, I will not read it. But I was just wondering if that's all right.
Yeah, that's okay. That's cool.
Okay.
I found it.
You did? Okay, that's great.
It's titled Realization. I forgot the title of it, so I couldn't find it. As a kid, I was concerned about never being in love because I've never been in love. I'm not talking about the longing looks, the playful spirits, the gentle touches or kisses. I'm talking about how I've never been in love with myself. The fact that I can't look at myself in the mirror and be happy with what I saw. I hated looking at my curves and my melanated skin because it's not what I saw as beautiful. I didn't like being this shell of a human being. I was just so tired of seeing someone that did not fit the standard of beauty. I just wanted it all to stop. As I got older, I realized I am beautiful. I am more than that. I am the physical manifestation of beauty. I'm the spiritual manifestation of beauty. My melanated skin and my curve are what everyone else wants, and I should be proud that I have these features. But more importantly, my mind is a weapon of change. My spirit has so much strength and so much wisdom beyond its years that this is more than just me. This is you. This is us. We are more than what we think. We are something powerful, beautiful, kind, and intelligent, something that's untouchable. And we are people that need to be loved more. In terms of my race, I realize that I am Black, and I am the embodiment of power. My name, my knowledge, my ancestors, my strength. Your name, your knowledge, your ancestors, your strength. Our ancestors went through hell and continue to go through hell for hundreds of years just so we could be born today. There's people that will kill for my skin tone, and there's people that will kill us for our skin tone. But more importantly, there's people that will, oh, sorry, I think I actually read the wrong part. But I'm gonna go back. There's people that will kill me for my skin tone. There's people that will kill us for our skin tone. But more importantly, people that will kill for our skin tone. We can make someone angry just by walking in the room. That's straight power right there. And I'm not gonna let anyone take it away from me. And neither should you. Thank you.
That was great. Thank you. That was really powerful. I think when I was going through the poems and reading everything and the submissions, I really liked yours. It was something else. And it's so true because there are a lot of Black kids who have the same realization as you, where after years of hating themselves or hating their skin tone, they realize that they should love themselves and love themselves for who they are and know that their skin tone is special. So thank you for writing that. I really, really appreciate that.
Thank you for listening.
No problem. Courtney, do you have your poem ready?
One, I wasn't able to find it, and I think if that's where we're ending, that was such a beautiful ending and such a powerful message to end off with. So thank you so much, Lauren.
Yeah, no, thank you, and thank you for reading your piece. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it here. Like Dr. White said, we still have our call of submissions going on, and like she said, we also have a co-editor job opening where you get to work with me. We'll get to look at the submissions together. We'll promote everything with social media and things like that, since it's a pandemic going on and we can't really go to classrooms or go on campus right now. But thank you everybody for showing up and hearing what our readers had to talk about today. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Deja. Thank you all.
Bye. Have a good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.